Hey guys, what up? All right, where are we? Ooh. We're finally in T8. Great, T8 chilling. Damage wise, we are, as the title says, we are at 1 bill DPS. Defensively, I can't say we are quite as TH ready, but we aren't so squishy that we die to like anything that looks at us. But if anything relatively strong looks at us, we will die. I was wondering why we hadn't done it. Where on earth is the just drop quant? I just wanted to make sure that the league mechanic was still as unprofitable as I expected it to be, and it still is, so we are not going to be dealing with that shit. Like that is quite rough, if I would say. So the current plan is to just keep doing T8s to get all the points I have, because I still have to finish all the points for T8. Then once I'm done with getting my T8 points, I will probably look at T8 1s and 2s to see if I have the brother in Christ. That's so freaking hard. Okay. It definitely gets tiring having the Empower boots with Dark Advance. What on earth is even going on here, by the way? All right. And as you may have noticed, it's not like those bosses are the most comfy, because they do spawn with more health than map bosses do, which is part of the program, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to keep skipping the league mechanic. Maybe when I get to profound, I might look revisit it, or if I'm doing like 6 modded T8 maps, sure. But I'm still a decent distance away from doing that. How many do I need? I need 7. Which, by the way, I probably want to sell these. Probably want to sell them. Anyways, void lands. I think I said I needed two, right?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
I really should be getting to the end.
A machine also
Ooh.
needs to rest.
Never mind. If this map's gonna treat me like this, I shouldn't be blitzing through to the end.
We will go inside.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Ooh. I knew that was the reason I came to hunt some res.
Reflect on your wrongs.
I think Voidlands is literally the last guy before whatchamacallit, in just base 8 zeros.
Well done, birdies.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel.
We will go inside.
Always be cautious since you have forgotten.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Resume gauge rare. Fuck is that? So that's 3 bosses so far. I'm going to have to really work on my defenses. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. But before we get to any point where we're working on defenses, we have to work on our offenses. We need to hit hard, then we can worry about defense. Brother.
Steel is back.
I also just straight up need to take off my boots, to be honest. Wasn't I thinking about using this at some point? I mean, I was. Bottom row that shit. I can't think of a way to keep them low life without outrightly killing them and juicing my passives duration a bit more, because it's still not 100% uptime. It's still not 100% uptime. Look, it's down, and then they died there. So we're going to need to do something about it. Also, I should price check my legendaries just in case. Machine Lord is going for pretty cheap. It's about 7k for a corroded 3. Good thing I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's 1 Machine Lord. 2 Quantum Convergence. Oh shit, this is 400. I can actually save up for this. For every 5%, you gain 5% additional damage. Yeah, this is important. We're not going to be doing all this. So 555. Oh shit, yeah, 555. But this is also just straight up ass. If I go for 4 immunities, i.e. immune to physical, fire, cold, lightning, erosion. Nah, it still wouldn't work because it's not based on missing out, it's based on life lost in the past second. This is probably the best of all the bad situations we have going on here. This one right here. Because this one needs to roll close to a 10%, and this one needs to roll as high as it can go. And then of course this is just nice to have. So if I can save up 500, I can get something good. That is not unachievable. So I now have a goal. Brother in Christ, how do I spawn and then there's all this BS?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Holy.
We will go inside.
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
The fuck was that spinny? Bruh. Okay. So the dead boss proceeded to kill me with an ability. Funny.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
I can't wait to replace my boots. I don't know how I'm going to find replacements or whatever for 3 million levels, because that's literally what 30% more damage. But having the random teleports is literally going to kill me at random points, especially during boss fights. I can't keep using this because I mean, it should be obvious, but I'm using Dark Advance, and this means my Dark Gate is a blink. So having that automatically proccing is problematic.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
You should have. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time. Hey, a machine also needs to rest. Well done, birdies!
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
I think once I have like 8, I'm going to check out 8 ones, like 8 star shots, but at least I'm going to check out 8 ones and see if I can run the boss.
Honor and shame.
I feel like I should be able to, but that could be an exclusive to T7 thing where it only costs 4 shards.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. You are the worst student I have ever had.
We will go inside.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
I'm trying to hold out before selling my resonance till it gets to 800. I mean, a full stack rather, and I can sell it in one go for like 90 FE.
Of both honor and shame.
Why wait that long? Eh, why not? Oh god, that was an automatic blink there. See what I mean? Like it's going to 100% kill me.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Reflect.
How much is the boss compass going for? Oh, it's just one. Oh, sure. That's actually good. That's really good. What else would I use if I had the damage for them? It would be boss compass, and it would be probably Athena. Just 2 FE, so like 3-ish FE, but then there'd be more bosses in the map, and I'd have reverberations to sell as well. But like boss and Athena, that combo is especially deadly.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
Conflicts carry the weight.
We'll go inside.
Are there overall mobs in the regular world? The fuck am I looking at? Saw some purple themed. I'm like,
Conflicts carry the weight of.
We will go inside.
Well done, birdies.
holy shit, there's 3 freaking bosses here.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel.
You could have spread them out throughout the entire map.
Much noise.
But y'all decided you want to kill me.
Well fought battle, but I
But I'll have you know it did not work. I should have one more boss left, I think, right? Yep. Deuces. We have one more kill to go.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and
Oh, 11 match less. Well, not bad. Dude, this map is pooping out much less embers. The fuck?
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
We will go inside.
Well done, birdies! Reflect on your wrong.
Wait, what? All right. That is dopamine right there. What the fuck? 88. So put it up for 99. Beautiful. And even when I saw that name, I'm like, isn't this like a unique that some people use? I mean, it's some relatively late-ish, so maybe it's cheap, but like I feel like I was right. So if this sells, this sells, this sells, whew, we're looking at like over 200 FE, which would put us as about over 350, which is nice. Always nice. We'll leave these to stack up. We'll leave these alone. Eternals are cheap. Fleetings are expensive. Wait, so if I recycle... Oh, so it's 8 each. Okay. Duly noted. Dude, this snow paper and resonance have already sold.
Always be Herman's Torrance of Steel is back! The flames that burn me remind me of a promise I broke.
I don't know that I can do 8 twos with that damage, but I can get through the 8 ones. That is 100% for sure. think I'm going to drop this wheel in favor of more beacons. I want more reason to clear my map, and if that is the case, then I would want more potential maps. So that'd be dropping these, instead going for these. That way I just drop more beacons overall. I get the chest at the end a lot more as well. So now it's only the sword left to sell. This puts me at 259. Can always do this. Yeah, 58. That puts me at 317. And then at 317, if that sword sells, that should put me at like 400. Once we get to, what are we saving for 500 again? Quantum convergence? I think so. Quantum convergence, I can start going for like minion life regen as it starts. I can probably drop the horn ring at that point and try to get a T1 regular ring. Like a non-priceless ring. Because a non-priceless ring, I'd be going for minion life regen. And then I would switch one of my skills, likely electrocute, to, is it prayer? Yeah, prayer. Oh, prayer is a defensive skill. What up? I'm good. And then I want this up 100% of the time. I think it has default 100% uptime, but I need to use a preparation activation medium, not preparation, to have it up. Then that is them gaining like 11% of their life per second. Then it's up to me to kind of juice a bit of empower buff effect, and this is minion life regen, right? Regeneration speed, yeah. So I would probably need that on both rings. Then besides that, I would need, is there any minion life regen anywhere? Not here. Why do I not have this one? There's an 8% additional damage I don't have that I should probably be getting. Probably. It's an 8% multi. Anyways, it doesn't look like there's a regen anywhere on any of my, oh, never mind. There's regen speed. But again, none of these are giving minion life regen. These are giving, oh, this is something I 100% need. They are instead given regen speed, so this doesn't affect their base life regen. So I guess the main source of that is going to be this one. Regen 1% life per 5 command. So At 50 command, we're looking at 10% life regen, while they're only giving under like 10%, 20%. And then everything else is trying to juice those two sources. So command becomes even more important once I switch to quantum convergence, is what this means. Okay. That is fair. My internet is acting up. Yep.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Go home a bit ago. Nice. Oh, Jesus.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
We will go inside.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
And enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Where are my winding keys? These are even cheaper now. Let's take away 20. That's just 20 of them. Like I said, I think I want to take these away. And in their place, I want to get... Well, for one, I want to get this. Then I kind of want to get you. And in the ideal universe, I can get up to here.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had!
We will go inside.
Brother in Christ, can I move? So this is just unmovable ground. Like you can't... Okay.
And enjoy this
You would think they would design like some texture so you don't... So you can easily see that you can't go there. But you would be wrong.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
The birds! How dare you mess with my beer!
Brother in Christ. Can we kill this guy already, please?
We'll go inside.
Jesus. I really hate that ice thing. There's no warning, no nothing. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm falling now. And then in a map that's a narrow with it narrow layout like this, you're just kind of fucked. Because it could easily be taking 50% of where you're standing.
And enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the the weight of both honor and shame.
Thank God I no longer have to click carjack.
Stay quiet and listen.
I need to decide what pack spirit it is I think I want this league.
We will go inside.
But before I do that, I also need to just remind myself to test Athena first. That being said, the fact that I haven't tried Athena yet kind of isn't the greatest for the mechanic, I guess. But I think one of the things I want to be
The champion deserves
from a pack spirit this league is something that'll help me in the early to late game. Because I can get one legendary pack spirits that I currently own to level 4 pretty much free. So the question is, do I want to spend, which one do I want to try to get, or do I want to go for a new one that I don't already have? That is basically the question. So then it would have to be, if I go for something like, still pointing out something you thought was interesting. What's that? If I'm going for something like clockwork, which I think will be really nice for like compass farming, which is something that I would really like to farm myself. That it would essentially be the equivalent of me sacking my early game for a better late game, which I would like something that I can scale with through the time marks. I mean, we don't really need, I don't really care for time mark 7 because time mark 7 is, oh god. Okay, we're back. I was going to say I don't really care about okay, we'll just give time for the lag to figure itself out. It's done lagging, but I want to make sure everyone is back. Anyways, what was I saying? I would like something that I can use in like T8, like in this period. And the easiest that I can think of at least is like Cube. But there's a few problems I have with Cube. Number one, Cube can feel boring at times. I don't know what about Cube. Maybe it's the fact that you're just dropping way less in your maps when you have Cube going, even though you're scaling once. Or the time you spend rerolling Cube is also not the most fun. It's strong, but it's not that brother in Christ. What the fuck? Ooh, truth fossil.
well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel.
I dislike that I can't blink from the top of those steps down, and I don't fully understand why. I guess blink is the wrong word. I can't dark advance down. Blink makes it sound like I'm talking about the blink skill, but not that. He pointed out how even free to play players in TLI that have been playing for several seasons are also so deep, and the game does a great job of making them come back. Like the amount of players like Rausham only logging for SS20 every league, or 15 rather. Like, why drop the game if you already made it so far? Oh, you mean like sunk cost fallacy, where you think you spend so much time that you might as well continue playing? Or is it more of a case of this has triple damage? Is that worth anything? I doubt it. Or is it more of a, I assume it's more of a case of less sunk cost fallacy and more so FOMO, where you made all this progress, you wouldn't want to see the progress, you wouldn't want to not make said progress in a given league because it's half of a legendary pack spirit and you want that half, so you don't want to miss out on the season, so you play it even though you don't want to. So yeah, I think it's actually more FOMO than sunk cost.
A machine also needs to rest. So much noise. Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Ooh, I've dropped 2 truth fossils and 2 maps. Are y'all, how much are y'all going for? You best believe I'm gonna sell that. 9 freaking FE. Yeah.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Brother. Seven FE, nice. FOMO that doesn't feel like a fear. I think you'd beg to you would disagree with that, or you'd beg to differ, because the whole reason why you're playing despite not feeling like playing is because of said FOMO.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor.
So I don't know about the not feeling like a fear part.
We will go inside.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
That pissed me off. And the reason why that is so annoying is because I didn't blink there.
Always be cautious.
I didn't blink there. It was the auto blink, and then I was just fucked because of it.
Done,
Like,
Birdie.
brother. Almost wish I could turn off the auto blink. I'd have to lose 3 minion levels for it. I think that's one of the things I'm 100% going to do before getting to
Reflect on your
before pushing for profound or anything like that. I'm going to get rid of these boots. They're not lasting that long. I don't like them. Don't like them at all. I thought that was an interesting thought. I was trying to figure out what to attach myself to this season and have been struggling. I was looking for an outlaw type mechanic, at least to look forward to. What do you mean outlaw type mechanic? Like kill things around the circle? Or what do you mean? Yeah, go for more for sure. I think people like Ram might not necessarily feel fear.
Sunken corpse has surfaced this time. With your blood, I shall reforge my edge. You should have taken this! With your blood, I shall reforge my edge. A machine.
Stop chasing me. Okay, cool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. It blinked.
The birds flying away. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time. You should have paid. Herman's Torrents of Steel is back.
G fucking G. I hate that guy so much. In any case, we'll go for a different watcher. Go for Voidlands. Like rewarding outlaw in terms of reward is
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
outlaw was very rewarding for what it was doing,
A machine.
and I don't know that there's any mechanics that will be as rewarding as that are not the league mechanic, because I mean that's typically the treatment they give the league mechanic. So if the league mechanic is juicy,
You are the worst.
it is unlikely that there will be a non-league mechanic that is as juicy without, you know, investments. So the fact that the league mechanic isn't means, you know,
Inside.
unless you're hoping it,
A machine.
I don't know, unless you're hoping like outlaw retained its juiciness, which I think we all knew it wouldn't.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
The birds. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one
I don't know what killed me.
time.
I still don't know what killed me.
Well done, birdies.
Outlaw banner is going to be pullable on Friday.
Reflect on your wrong.
Yeah, sounds about right. Last season we got Sandlord again, which I kind of just expect that that's going to be the case. That being said, Outlaw is still very insane from what I've seen, especially with Professor. Insane how, I guess, would be my question. In terms of just dropping FE, or in terms of like dropping, or Outlaw mats are expensive.
We will go inside.
Currency drops.
Noise. Can't you just quiet and listen?
Okay, that's not bad. Especially now that there's no music with Outlaw. I can stand it again.
Hey, a machine.
I got so tired of that thing last league.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
To be fair, I'm watching level 6 gamers with it now because every streamer got
Well done, birdies.
high last league.
My beard.
I mean, that's kind of to the expectation, right? Most of the times if I watch TLI on Twitch, I'm going with the expectation unless outrightly said that you probably have level 6 pets for the chosen mechanics. Because I don't watch that much TLI content. So if I'm watching it, odds are it's somebody who probably has level 6. I'm also hearing in the communities with just level 1 pro say it's still good. Black hole oblivion core that you can get from a reverend as Dooley. We'll say what it does on Bazaar chats. Let's see. Destroy the rightmost items on your board and the enemy's board for the fights. Multicast 2 times. Interesting. I mean, the multicast is because it's shiny. The destroy fantasy is real. So what does that mean? You want to use that with that long CD item as the anti-matter core? Or what's it called? The one where you really wanted to like destroy you wanted it to proc. Radiant remote control, lol. But wouldn't it destroy itself since it's the rightmost 2 items?
Carry the weight.
Or would it try to destroy Radiant twice? Because I imagine it should proc at the same time, so it still destroys something even with 1 Radiant, so you might need 2 Radiants to counter it. But you never know.
We will go inside.
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
precious
How?
forgotten. I shall teach you one more time.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. It was just the remote and it can't destroy it, so it's perma loop. Okay, it's the rightmost item that gets destroyed. It's not the rightmost two items. Okay. I thought it was the rightmost two, like the rightmost two items. So I was like, maybe it still destroys, maybe it doesn't, but that makes sense if it's the rightmost. Yeah, you do that and you take your destroyed dinosaurs, right? And then you just profit. And of course, Radiant Remote is insane for that because you're not destroying the remotes and you're just spamming the destroyer. So they blink and their body's gone. And then your job is just to start your destruction ASAP. How rare is the core, by the way? Micro Uzi with 3D printer, holy. Giga Pro Kid.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Did he have any damage? Or was his job just to destroy and wait for the storm?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Well done, birdies. Reflect on your.
Like, did he have one of those things that scale with destruction on the dinosaurs at least? Ooh, shit, let's go.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen? Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
We will go inside.
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
You are the worst student I have ever had. The birds.
So I guess I could just expect this fucker to kill me every single time. Because somehow I can't dodge his leap or something. I don't even know. That was the bazaar post. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Low. Oh, it's the pressing with the board, the destroy board. Hmm. Dude has so much fiery. Poor pig. I guess he's relying on these guys. How is the burn on this scaling? Is it? Oh, toxic flame. Right, that's how it's scaling. He burns. That scales the poison. This poisons. How does this work again? Does this poison when you burn, which is then what's then scaling this as frequently as it is? Because the toxic flame that scales the poison. But like, see, like this already scaled. I don't see a poison on them either. It scales some more. I guess the burn is equal to equivalent of the damage. Maybe he has something that's scaling the damage portion. No, the damage isn't moving. So like, there's something scaling the fire. I just don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's something else I don't know that has changed. I don't think this will. Oh wait, let me see. Yeah, this isn't doing anything. Yeah, poison is 130. Only procced once. In any case, that's insane. What is my next big upgrade? I wish I knew. I want to say my next big upgrade is quantum convergence, the gloves, which is like 500-ish FE, which is what I'm currently saving for. But I think that would require a bigger swap than I might be giving it credit for. So we'll have to see. I think that realistically should be my next big upgrade because it allows me to consume their life per second. It allows a whole bunch of different shit. Like by having that, I can finally go for this guy on top of, you know, if I think they're losing enough life, that is, then I can do this on top of the gloves. And then but then the question is, will they stay alive during that whole ordeal?
We will go inside.
What was this build's concept? Get enough damage before actually going for the build's concept.
The champion deserves
Spell burst is the build's conceptual idea, I guess. That's what you're asking for. But I'm nowhere near being able to go for spell burst. Because to go for a spell burst, I'm going to need wind rhythm, as well as we need a very good wind rhythm and the rat herder belt. And wind rhythm isn't worth getting onto the belt, and neither is the T gem that gives you spell bursts. Or one extra spell burst is not worth either. So the TLDR is I'm going to have to wait until I get the belt, and the belt is like 1200. How does this spell burst unique work? Trinkets, belt, search, brother. So with the belt, I'm essentially going to be using a channeling skill, and so I would have additional damage taken while channeling. That's less damage taken while channeling. Pretty good defensive boost. The way spell burst works is when you have spell burst ready, it will consume the spell burst and trigger that skill the number of spell burst stacks you have. So basically, if you have spell burst ready and you have a max of 5 stacks, when you cast that skill, the spell burst skill or the skill, it then repeats it casts it, and then it casts it 5 more times, if that makes sense. So it's like spell echo, but it's sort of like echoing once or twice, or repeating once or twice. It repeats the number of max stacks you get. And this one gives your minions up to 4 spell burst, and it gives them spell burst charge speed. What spell burst charge speed is essentially how quick you get your spell burst. And I think once you get spell burst, you get to max stacks instantly. Like you don't get stack after stack after stack. You get it's you either have spell burst or you don't have it, and if you have it, you have all stacks. So baseline spell burst has a cooldown of 2 seconds. This 400% means it will have a 0.4 second cooldown for my minions. So I would like to use the skill that's proc spell burst every 0.4 seconds, but it has a cooldown, so I can't actually do that. So, but that's what this does. And then this is what I said. You have 4 spell bursts on the skill, so whenever you cast that skill, it repeats 4 extra times, and that skill does a lot of damage, like a lot. So it does 4 extra times, and then that's how it works. Minions have a base, I think most skills have a base spell burst limit of 0, so that belt gives them 4, so it repeats 4 times, and then there's a transfigure gem I can put on it that gives it an extra 1, and if I corrode the belt, I can get up to 6 from the belt alone. And so 7 total is like the hard cap on like what I can, how I know that you can give spell burst to the skill at least. So without the unique, dude, I really hate moving when I don't want to move. Like I hate my character doing things when I didn't instruct it to do things in the form of like movement. So like I might end up dropping damage just for quality of life at this point, because what the fuck?
So much noise. Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Like that right there, it wasn't me that procced it.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
Freaking mind infusion. Annoy me so freaking much. Jesus.
Reflect on your
Top that properly explains how it works. Okay. The skill in question has a base cooldown of about, seems like a tall task to get to. I don't think so. Like it's 1200, so all I'm trying to do is get to the point where I can comfortably farm 1200. I'm not yet there, but I'm not too far away, because like not long around this time last league I was saving up for a 6k FE amulet in T8s. So it's not like I don't know how to grind for like long periods early on in T8s and whatnot, and compared to that, it's just 1200. Shouldn't be the hardest thing to make. But I also don't think I plan on playing quite as much as I did early last league. So there's also that. At the end of the day, we'll see. Once I get the belts,
I saw your edge in your enemy's frightened eyes.
once I get the belts, I basically can use spell burst to its fullest degree, and from there I just need to focus on scaling summoner cast speed, so wind rhythm converts that to cooldown reduction. How am I meant to dodge that? I rest my case. So man will come swinging that sword, and regardless of where you are or where you dodge to or whatever, he's just going to track you so long as you're within his range. And keep in mind, he's going to do a dash, so it's not like you can just stay out of range and you're fine. No, you're fucked regardless, and you just have to eat that. What the fuck? Anyways, complete a time mark 5 or above with full affixes. I need to do that. All right, let's do it in time mark 7. I don't need to be too. I will do it in 7. I was about to say I don't need to be too scared of it. Then I just remember the simple fact that I'm dying a lot.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
We will go inside.
Now, unlike PoE 2, you're not really worried about portals, which is really nice, of course.
Reflect on your in the steel.
Exchange fluorescent memory. That's easy.
Traveler, please bring back the glories that exist in our memories of the past. Clear away the haze to reveal the truth of the era of the 6 gods.
And I forgot I actually probably had a bunch of FE cards. All right, I'm done. Dummy survivor reaches 15k. That's easy. Oh shit. So now I'm at 413 FEs. Pretty good. 30 bound, but I think I've always had the bound. I think we said dummy survival, right? So we just need to switch these to steadfast, energy fortress, nimbleness.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
It's still 12k. $13, $513. It doesn't take this into account. Huh. Wouldn't have guessed that. Okay. I'm surprised that all of this wasn't enough. Oh wait, I forgot I could just do this. As well as that. Then do what I did.
Please select the calibration intensity for
Yeah.
invincibility number 2.
Yeah, go back to Ember's Rest.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number
Yeah.
2.
So needs 5 times. I think we can wait on that one, to be honest. All right. That about covers what I need to do. Weapon amp. Electric. Radical order. The good thing I kept these guys.
Please
Speaking of,
calibration intensity
let me just see
for
if.
invincibility number 2.
No, okay. Nah. I'll have to check if they're still 100, if they were at 100% crit rating, and they are not. But they are. They're not. They're not. They're not. Necklace. How much is a Warden's Breastpin corroded? 3,500. Okay. $3,500, 3,800. All right, let's go. Anyway, that is my current goal. Getting the gloves. So we need 555. We are 100 and something short. You know, I was gonna say, how do I have 24 beacons already? I know the strat is decent, but like I don't think I'm farming beacons that fast. But yeah, I was in T7s.
Branded with the decay of the night.
He's currently targeting.
Sink into the night.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Bro,
Torrents of steel is back.
I have no words. That's what I mean when I say like I really hate my character moving when I don't want it to. So these boots, there's a very strong chance I end up getting rid of them very soon.
The abyss awaits.
Like, very soon. All right, we have 4 points. We'll just fill this out. Then with the last guy, I think we go for more beacons, to be honest. I would like to go elsewhere, but I really want beacon sustain. Who's left? 1, 2. I think these 2 are the last guys I have to do it 8 ones. I can confirm. Oh, I need to do Glacial Abyss as well. All right. So again, I'm going to do Thunder Waves first. Then I'll do Glacial Abyss into the General again. Screw that guy, by the way. Can I just say?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
We will go inside.
Well done, birdies!
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Oh my freaking god. Can I just say there are more than a few things that piss me off about the stage I'm currently at, in the sense of like
You are the worst student I have ever
every time I die I take dot damage, but like it's less even the deaths and more
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
it feels the tools I have available to me feel very finicky. What do I mean? Exhibit A, this fucker who keeps proccing my movement skill. I hate that. Exhibit B, I have to take some sources of additional damage, which I'm not overly concerned about, because like I'm going to die regardless. So what is 10% more when you're going to take 100% of your damage of your life anyways? But yeah, I think the dot damage I'm taking from having my character randomly move when it shouldn't is immense. And then there are some other parts of this whole setup that's
Conflicts carry the weight of
I find very, very awkward, in the form of like that dash was in me. In the form of like minion aggressiveness. I think there's many situations I get to where my minions are just not with me, and even though Dark Gate is meant to be a skill that I believe pulls my minions to me, it doesn't seem to really be the case. I don't know. Like sometimes it works, other times I'm still just there chilling without my minions, and I'm just like, I mean, I don't know why, but I'm
Well
My minions aren't here.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
We will go inside.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
I think the Watcher for Thunder Wastes might also be a pain in the ass. Like, never might, but I think the reason I say might is because I kind of know his mechanics to a degree where I should not die, unless of course I get blinked somewhere I don't want to be, in which case, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. You know something I also need to do?
We will go
I saw your edge in your enemy's frightened eyes.
Something else I need to do is I need to do Sandlord. I don't know what about it is. I don't know if I'll call it finicky or acting up, but I haven't seen a single Sandlord platform all season. Like one. I haven't gotten a single Sandlord coin. And I think that is super weird. How come we have a whole bunch of these blessed guys? You know what we're going to do? We're going to see if we have a Sandlord compass. Surely we do. Yeah, we do. We're just going to force Sandlord into our map. I'm only going to do this one map. This is the worst map for minion aggressiveness, by the way.
Well done, birdies!
Because on this one map,
Hey,
you're going to have minions like here, where they're just not,
hey, how dare you mess with my beard?
where they aren't on the bottom side and they've aggroed something on the side, and now you're not doing what, you're not killing enemies that are right in front of you, but killing enemies that are like not even a concern.
Only those who have lost their dignity will beg for mercy.
Brother, what is hitting me? Can we focus, please? Attack the things in front of me, please. Get your butts back here.
Ah, you look like someone we need working for the Oasis.
We will go inside.
All right, let's go to the Oasis now. I had to use a compass before I saw Oasis for the first time, even just randomly.
The mine is where you can find ingots and magic crystals needed for construction and trade. Start using it now.
It says shut down because we have no workers.
You need to arrange laborers to work on the production line for it to keep producing materials. Now, assign a laborer to work in the mine. You can trade with others to exchange the resources produced by your oasis for other types of wealth. It's time to show off your savviness for business. Try your hand at trading now.
Conduct the second trade.
You need to arrange laborers to work on the production line for it to keep producing materials. Now, assign a laborer to work in the mine. Oh, don't forget to arrange laborers to work at the logistics department too.
Yeah, boat level 1. There you go. All right, so that should give us nope. Okay. I need to wait until I have 200 of those. Kaban. Thank you. Excuse me? Why is it 197? We can see 202 here, the fuck? Okay, cool. So now and just like that, we've gone through like how many quests that I didn't have access to just because I could force one Sandlord. I don't understand why shit just didn't want to spawn on my map. It just made no sense. Did it really put me? But I guess it makes sense that it put me back in the map. I guess.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
It's a boss map. What this means.
A machine also needs to rest.
Oh god.
Always be. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time. Reflect on your.
Only those who have lost their dignity would beg.
Oh, shut up. When even the telegraph for the explosions wasn't properly rendering, I assume because of the color on the floor or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's 2 bosses down. Three down.
We will go inside.
I'm just now realizing that this guy, when he says fire volley, it affected not 100% in the sense of like there's still some deviation. I expected it to look like PoE's volley, but no, it is narrower than regular beam, but not by too much. I think it's still shaped in a cone, just a smaller cone. Holy. Why did they look like they just went crazy once I got accidentally blinked? All right. 3 more for Thunder Waste. Also, with Thunder Waste or with my farm, how far have I gotten? Oh, I'm just at 200. Okay. I got curious.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Install. The heat will go inside.
I feel like I am going to die to this star because every single time I have drawn this star, I have died.
Hey, a machine.
And I don't fully understand why. I didn't die to it. Thank God. Alright, I need to drink water. I will be right back.
Humans didn't invent the machines for war, but for peace. Hurry, we're going to miss the class. Machines aren't lifeless objects. Their fearless and selfless deeds must not be forgotten. was a Legion commander just a few years back. Nobody dared to disobey my orders. Wait, don't fall asleep! I haven't finished!
All right, I am back.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
So much no.
We will go inside.
Bruh. I need to get wind rhythm sooner rather than later, to be honest. I guess I'll see what wind rhythms I can afford when I eventually get the belts. It's kind of the current plan, but
The champion deserves the honor.
I want to have a lot more CDR on the active for Grim Phantoms.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
You are the worst student I have ever had!
Nice.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
It really annoys me sometimes that Dark Gate just decides, oh, this wall, no can do. This wall, perfectly fine. It's so bizarre because like the walls I know I can use Blink to get over, Dark Gate is like, yeah, nah, G. So you think, oh, it's not a dash. But like, I don't know, sometimes it is. It is so awkward. All right, time for 8-1 Thunder Waste. Let's hope he doesn't farm me.
You will regret pursuing the origin of thunder.
Okay. Oh no.
You should have paid. How dare you mess with my beard?
There's so much going on now. Jesus.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Brother, I can't do anything but stay in that corner. And you're doing that? Yeah, cool. Only one death was kind of nice, honestly. Looking like you're getting farmed here. I mean, I wasn't getting farmed. One death is fine. One death on that guy? Sure, I'll take it. Let me think to myself, what do I want this point to go into? Honestly, we'll do space pirates, no, sand pirates, chance, sand lord. Let's have a bit of chance to get it, because like I have to assume sand lord has a 0% base chance to show up your map if I still hadn't seen it up to now, because like I've seen everything else. I saw everything else naturally, but Sandlord refused, and I'm in T8. So, all right, we said Glacial Abyss next because we have Glacial Abyss. I could also just do nah, we do Glacial Abyss. Fuck that guy.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
We will go inside.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
Ooh, 11 FE. Take it.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
And an extra 3 FE.
In the top.
That puts us at 440.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
Well done, birdies. Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
I don't care about. I clicked it and I realized I really don't care about it.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
The birds. How dare you mess with my beard?
Oh.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had! Hey, a machine also needs to rest. Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel!
Oh God, why two of it? Okay, cool. Only got two abilities off.
We'll go inside.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
And this should be the final boss, I think. Of all the guys to kill me, it's you? All right, we're going to do on an unbuffed dummy. I'm going to see which is better, mechanical mod or non-mechanical mod.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
I probably should not go fully unbuffed. Like I should probably try to maintain Dark Gate because it's not hard to get 100% uptime there. And I am testing a support gem that requires Dark Gate, so let's do it. Problem I have with this is like it's so hard to get it consistently because you are literally moving your minions every single time, so they miss the shots. So 850. Now let's see. Let's remove mechanical mod for maniacal army. So let's try again. It looks like non-mechanical mod is actually stronger, but not by too much in any case. Let's go. I mean, I do prefer having more minions at the end of the day, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe to feel better, maybe to feel worse. We'll see.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
so much noise! And stay quiet!
We will go inside.
At this point, I don't even know what killed me there.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
We have 7 more from Path of Progression to get.
Conflicts carry the weight of both.
Ooh, 20 freaking stack.
You are the worst!
That is insane. I feel like, is it a 20 stack or is it a 50 stack you don't see in T8s?
Hey, a machine
I
also
feel like it's a 50 stack, right? You don't start getting 50 stacks until Profound, I think. Is it? I don't know. This 20 stack was from a Cheshire, so
well done, birdies! Hey, a machine also
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
all right. Let's do some selling because we ought to have gotten a decent amount of Netherrealm Resonance and the others. 4-1. I feel like I should have had more than this, but we'll see. This ends up being 36 FE. I don't care too much. 36 puts me at 50 something. Then this is another 15. So 520. Then, and this is a without tax. With tax, you're looking at like 50 something most likely. Mm. Five FE for 8 is kind of whatever. Oh sure, this is going for 1 each. Okay, I don't know why it's going for 1 each, but it's going for 1 each. So hold on to our DNs, I think, with that in mind. Oh shit, just the lava seas alone are going to pay for my upgrade, is what that means. All right, cool. That's a lot of money. Okay. That's a lot of money. I just need to keep farming beacons then. Jesus, that's money. Honestly, I should also take these guys to here. But I think it's fine. Also, realistically, might want to fill this tree out. Lava sea beacons I've already sold. That puts us at enough. Do one last check. Make sure. Make sure this is still the best I have available to me. Now this one is okay, but the consume is ass. Okay, let's see. Quantum convergence. Is on. So now we're going to need a few things. Now, realistically, I need activation medium preparation, but that's not happening. It is not happening. It's about 100 FE. So I need to make do. And how do I make do? I'm thinking one of these two. Oh, I just manually do it, but let's go iron fortification, I think. Down. Wait, so I can't actually see what the uptime looks like.
select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
Ooh.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
This is going to be this is going to be so rough, but we'll see.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had! Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel!
I think he might actually have 100% uptime with the duration scaling we have there.
Reflect on your wrongs!
Like with duration support.
Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time. Hey, a machine also needs to rest. Reflect on your wrongs.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
I'm just going to do Arcana until I fill up my Arcana, and then I can actively ignore it on layers that are ass.
This labor camp, and you'll be
So far, so good. I don't think I'm noticing any decreases in. I'm not noticing any sharp decreases in like DPS or anything due to like say minions dying or anything like that.
Honor and shame.
So that was my biggest worry going into quantum convergence scaling.
Well done, birdies!
I do need to scale their life regen speed though, so there is that.
We'll go inside.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor. Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents.
We'll go inside.
So what, this is 2 bosses so far?
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
And that is number 3. There we go. Number 4. Bruh.
Are you here just to trigger a greater avalanche?
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Think. Freeze. Buried. If time is flowing toward an outcome I detest, then I will freeze you along with time itself! Think. Freeze. Buried.
Hey, a machine.
I will think
And you're
until
dead.
glaciers
So there,
stay up once
against this boss, I think, regardless of quantum convergence or not, I suffer minion losses there. I think regardless, that's what happens. All right, so that's one more, and there's only one T8 one left. Our friend Mr. General.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
We will go inside.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen? Hey, a machine also.
And enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Beacon compass. This general, surely he doesn't farm me one more time, right? Give me a second.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
Okay, let's make sure we don't die, shall we?
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
Why is it playing for level 1s though? What is rare about the level 1? Is it because I'm only up to level 3? The fuck? Is there a reason I'm still clearing this map? No. There aren't bosses in this map. I could drop more beacons, but yeah.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel. You are the worst student I have ever had. Reflect on your
That's three
Inside.
three bosses. And this is number 4.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Oh wait, I'm trolling. Why don't I have well fought battle here? Oh, it can't have well fought battle because it's not a buff, it's a defensive. Interesting. What else can I do here then? Okay. So I wasn't trolling. It wasn't an option.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
All right, I am back.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Dude, can you die?
Hey, a machine
Do I try to corrode this? See what happens? Because if this rerolls, I'm fucked. So probably not. But we will eventually. I think that's the current plan. Precious ultimate appearances. All right. This puts me at how much? 5k primos. Not bad. Not too bad at all.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Well done, birdies!
I feel like there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to blink. Brother, make it make sense. So I can't blink there, but okay. So we'll just chuck it up as inconsistent.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves an honor.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
One thing I also need to do is I need to try my best to make sure my my passive doesn't fall off. For that, what do I need? I need some extra CDR, generic CDR. So that would involve getting a slate, but I also need aside generic CDR, I also need an extra level on this guy. So either getting this to level 50, which is a long shot. I don't think I'm getting that anytime soon, or getting this with +2. Which I think is going to be expensive, but probably let's go rare. Wait, what? This would be insane for me, actually. Because this can still get to plus. Bro. Oh, she just has cast speed. And it's cheaper, so it works. Wait a second. It's minion damage instead of ints. I think this should honestly be I'm dropping 70 ints for Full uptime on my passive. Okay. Let me see if I can get one with that and int. Not for cheap. So we'll take our W's where we can. At the end of the day, it still has minion damage, which is not completely useless. So and we still got minion crit damage here, so that is big. I don't think we got quite the amount of scraps we got to 30, because yeah. So I need to buy scraps, I need to buy threads, epic threads. So I'll buy 8 epic threads. The perfect number. I need 115. So I need, let's just say 75-ish. I need somebody who has even less than that. Bruh. All right, I know what to do. I know what to do for this one.
Legion Command.
I know exactly what to do here.
You are the worst student I have ever had. Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
They're probably taking the purple quantity, but eh. 10 guaranteed scraps. Yeah, I'll take it.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen? Wrong in the torrents of steel!
2 more maps, I think.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
Bruh.
In the torrents of steel.
This is one of the ones we switch 100%.
Well done.
We might as well do it here, so that we are closer to filling up the cards and never having to do Arcana this season again. You know, the irony is, if I had Arcana pets, I actually don't think I'd mind doing the cards as much, because I mean, at that point I'd probably be making my build around the fact that I'm farming the cards. But like, just the fact that like these things are not beneficial in any way to me and they're so fucking rippy pisses me off. Bruh. Oh nice, became blue. Can't complain then. $53 scraps. Take it. More than enough. Okay, cool. That should mean it is up perma, right?
Please select the calibration intensity.
More or less.
Ability number 2.
It's almost 1.8 bill. Steady. Yeah, 1.7, let's say. Now if I were to also throw in my their actives.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Okay. We're looking at about 1.8-ish, give or take. Hmm. If I wanted to play low life build, I have no third traits, is what I'm just realizing. Because think about it. With this one, I need to lose life every second. So being perma low life, I'm not really benefiting from this. But I'm also not benefiting from this because it says for every 5% max life a minion has, you get overload effect. So you want minions to be high health with this guy. So you just get nothing. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. The fact that they just forgot about low life, which is very prominent, especially on like spider tanks. Ah, interesting. All right, let's continue what we're doing.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
All right, let's go to boss. How many star shards do I have? 6. Trying to finish this confusion card is what you're telling me. Okay.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen? Hey, a machine!
So this is a boss map, which means we do need to finish the map.
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel!
Boss number 2.
The champion deserves the honor.
Boss number 3 and 4. And that is 10 FEs. I will take it. Thank you very much. Now what I need, I'm going to need a source of curse on hit or something. But I don't think I can get that. So what if I went to a pair of rare boots so I could go a second horn ring? Nah. Instead, since I'm looking for power and I don't want to spend too much, let's look in this form of destinies. Not even just any destiny, but crits destinies. These will crit cap me easily. So looking for let's just get 2 for now. Oh, we can't afford it. Okay, we'll just get 2 for now, or 1 for now.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
We're still non-crit, so we're not crit capped yet. Most definitely not crit capped. Actually, what am I doing? That crit rating one is only insanely good. Oh, that was me trolling. It's only insanely good when you have Warden's Breastpin. I just remembered that's how you double dip on it, and I don't have that. And I also cannot get that.
We will go inside.
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
Time for a rematch. This time, you're not winning, my G. Bruh. So because I lost now, I need the full 12. How does that make sense? Okay, whatever. We'll just try to speed run before, I guess.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
We will go inside.
You should have been there. You mess with with my beard.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor. Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
BRB.
We will go inside.
Dude, these blessings these guys have. Pain in the arse.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Well done, birdies. Reflect.
2 maps left. Count your days, General, whatever. General Red, whatever.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had.
We will go inside.
Why am I seeing so much Arcana though?
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
I don't have a single point in Arcana ball. Ooh, nice.
Reflect on your wrongs in the
And then the last map.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel.
We will go inside.
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel. Well done, birdies.
Well fought battle, but I believe you still have a long way to go.
Can you phase already, please?
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel. The birds, since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time. Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Jeez. Boss number 4 finally.
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of steel.
And that's a 5 stack. How much do I have now, considering I was dirt broke? 18. Not too bad. All right, General Bread, whatever. Your death is nigh.
Forge the blade anew. Always be
Brother,
beard.
are you kidding me?
Your blood, I shall reforge my edge.
Holy, this teleport might end up killing me. I don't know if I evaded that.
Reforge my edge.
Holy, 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 holy. Yeah, I go. Of course, man.
I shall teach you one more time. Until the last drop of my blood runs dry.
Eh, we'll take it. Fuck him. Hate that guy so much. All right, and with that, we move back to T80 just before I, make any obvious mistakes. We have so many void lands. But now that we have basically gone through the works, I think it's fine that I farm one of these timelines for beacons and I just keep selling them. I can't do that anytime soon. So, that's probably it for today. We're currently at about 1.5-ish mil DPS, something like that. Some pretty high numbers. But we have so much scaling to do. Now that we have our gloves, the quantum convergence, we just need to make sure we have enough minion life regen to counter the downside, and then B, enough life consumption to maximize the damage. Currently, we do not have enough life consumption to maximize the damage, but I'm taking it as fine simply because I do not have the life regen to counter having more consumption. So we'll have to figure out how to lose more life per hit from our minions, or just how to get them to lose life without dying. It can't be a dot situation, because the regen should counter the dot, unless that would still register. Probably can't be that. So I think it's just a case of quantum convergence, and then eventually we corrode the quantum convergence for we're eventually going to corrode the quantum convergence for this guy, for this mod consume, so it's going to be more than 8%. I think this is like probably one of the more important numbers. This of course is important, and getting this at 20 is obviously good, or 15. This is really good, but getting this guy above 10, I don't know what the roll range is for above 10. Let me check. Yeah, up to 20%. So if you can get the full 20% roll, then you just need to hit like 4 times per second, and that would be maximum bonus from this guy. Now, if you can get this one, if you can get these two, that's going to be giga, but like that's going to also be giga expensive. So trade-offs. But yeah, I think this is going to be the most important part, and I think we can easily counter that with enough regen. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I will probably still end up farming a bit off stream, but we're getting to the point where I want to start investing a bit more into defenses. But before I do that, I still need to like inch myself into high damage numbers and like 1.75 bill. Like I need to be more than that before I can start taking the time to invest into defenses, because that would involve probably taking stuff away from offenses, which is okay, but it's not, you know, at our current state, it's not ideal by any means. But I think for now, the main thing is I'm going to keep trying to farm for beacons. I'm going to also try to refine my farming strats. Beacons are hella money, and I think I drop a decent amount of beacons, but I think I could also drop more. So we'll have to see. I might end up dropping like resonance for it, but I think I like resonance personally. But is it worth the resonance? Is the resonance worth the beacons I'm not dropping because of the points I spent there? I don't know. I want to say it isn't, but at the same time, we also have Sandlord eating up some points when it probably shouldn't, until later on when I have more points to spare, but I think it's fine. Anyways, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, have a good night.